Hello everybody, welcome back to more political chatter. We're back with another 2024 election scenario, this time between President Joe Biden and the mayor of Miami, actually Francis Suarez. Now he is an immensely popular mayor. He's the mayor of Miami. If we look here, he won re-election with 78% of the vote, 20,972 votes, which I found extremely interesting. I'm going to like the video because Francis Suarez, he won this big of an amount in a Democratic city. I mean, think of Miami-Dade County. The presidential election, remember, this was a stronghold for the Democratic Party. This is really where they needed to turn out votes to win the state of Florida. And then we look at The Hill posted this page about this this site about Miami mayor on possible White House bid. I think that people are thirsting for a next-gen candidate. So this really, in my opinion, really hints towards a possible Francis Suarez run in the future. I really think that Suarez, he is a Republican, and he's Latino. He could do well in a lot of places, and most importantly, he is young. What is he, 40, 43, something like that? But I really could see Francis Suarez being the president of the United States one day. So let's see how he will do against the extremely unpopular President Biden. Now, Suarez is pretty much a Trumpian figure, but he doesn't, he's not all about standing behind former President Trump. He's not. So we'll see how this plays out. And of course, Biden is unpopular, and Suarez, he's not well known, but I see him as a dark horse in the rising. As a rising star and a dark horse in the Republican Party. And I think that once people figure out who he is, I really see Francis Suarez doing very good. So D.C., Maryland, Delaware, New York, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Vermont. I don't see Suarez having much appeal in Connecticut or Maine first. I think these would stay likely. But a state like New Jersey with a more diverse population, I really see this being likely for Joe Biden, because Suarez will do pretty well here, along with Oregon. I really see this state shifting away from Biden, but I do see it being solid for other Democrats. Moving on, Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, solid. North Dakota, South Dakota, Oklahoma, Kansas would flip back to solid. Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Nebraska, large. Nebraska's first flips back to solid. Nebraska's third. Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, Indiana. I see South Carolina actually becoming safe for Francis Suarez because he does have this southern appeal, and he will turn out Latinos. I don't see him having that Trump appeal in the Rust Belt. I really don't, even though he's pretty much of a Trumpian figure. But because Biden is unpopular and there still will be those Trump voters, I'll give Ohio probably likely. And honestly, Iowa likely. I think that both of these states would stay likely. I think that Nebraska's second congressional district would be lean for Suarez, though. I must say that. But anyway, moving on. State like Texas, I see almost being solid. I really do. But ultimately, I will give it to Suarez by a likely margin. He does come from the South. He has this appeal. He will turn out Latinos more than Biden, and he just has this appeal. I mean, Florida, I could see going safe. And I think that it would be pretty close from becoming a safe state, which is really strange to say. But ultimately, I think that it would stay likely for Suarez. I think it would be too overestimating of Suarez to give it to him solidly. Then states like Alaska, who doesn't have much appeal here, stay likely, following Nebraska second. And then Maine, I said Nebraska second, Maine second would be likely, and Maine at large would also be likely. I don't see him having much of an appeal in the state of New Hampshire, but Biden is very unpopular here. I would give it to Biden probably by a lean margin, along with the state of Virginia. Make it lean for Biden. I don't think that Suarez would do as well here as Glenn Young, and he just doesn't have as much appeal. Then going down to Georgia and North Carolina, I don't see why these states wouldn't be likely. Suarez will do very well here. He will turn out minorities and he has the Southern appeal here. Along with the looking at the Rust Belt here, I mean, just mostly because Biden is unpopular, Suarez will win all three of these blue wall states. I mean, definitely a state like Wisconsin, I see being likely. I see Suarez winning here by more than a 5% margin. Michigan, not so much. It is a bit more liberal state. But remember, he will turn out Latinos because he will be I believe the first Hispanic presidential candidate ever, right? And then Pennsylvania, I think I'm going to make it lean. Yeah, I don't know. Suarez will be pretty popular here. Minnesota, not so much. It is more, densely popular. Well, not really, I guess. But, yeah, actually not at all, now that I think of it. But, St. Paul, Minneapolis will turn out for Biden once again, and it will be tilt Biden. In New Mexico, I think New Mexico would be extremely close. I think it's going to be almost a tilt margin, so just keep that in mind. Not towards likely, but near tilt. But I'll make it a lean margin. Then Colorado, I think, would be even closer. I really see Suarez turning out many independents in this state. But because it did go to Biden by 13 points in 2020, I will have to give it back to Biden for 2024. Moving on to Arizona, it's going to be probably a lean margin, but well, make that likely because there are many Hispanics in this Mexico border here, many Latinos who will turn out for Suarez, even though he is conservative. Many of them will because he is, he shares their skin color along with in Nevada, but that is more of a Democratic state and it will be lean. So this is my final map. Suarez wins with over 300 electoral votes. He wins with 313 electoral votes to Joe Biden's 225. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.